look at the flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define your season. The Yellow Jackets ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Stopped right there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides to the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Smothers. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game, they're being aggressive, they're taking a shot, and they come up with a big one. And trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
7, Georgia Tech, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
Well, this quarterback has to be real careful in this one because he's going up against a defense that has tons of ball hawks on the back end. They take the football away, and David, we've seen that now time and time again this season. The windows close extra quick against these guys because they have speed and everybody's got ball skills.
Discipline, they make you earn everything. So this QB is going to have to say, okay, I can't make the big play all the time. I got to stay patient. I got to be safe. Interested to see if they can run the football and maybe take some of that pressure off, because when you throw against the secondary, bad things tend to happen.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
He uncorks one deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
2nd and long here. They go play action with Manning. Takes a hit as he fires. And he gets it away.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Follows his blocks. It's Hosley. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the grab. It's Hosley. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. On the move. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They sent the heat, but he gets it away cleanly. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Running inside, it's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football, and Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches. College football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into. And there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance. Because of those names you just mentioned, we're expecting this running game to be elite.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. There he goes. He's at the 10. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Smothers. All over him immediately.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you...
It's complete. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead and going for the touchdown on 4th. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Looks it in. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The run inside. It's Smothers. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Arch Madness. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Townsend. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Catching up with the Yellow Jackets head coach. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, it's Hosley. Defense all over him.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Right side, it's Addison. Turning it on. Got Yellow Jackets, and they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Throwing Manning. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Got enough for the first down. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Longhorn. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. A run for the quarterback. Breaks into the open. The 50, the 40, the 30, at the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Tough run here. It's Hosley. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Out wide right, it's Harris. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the back. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Extra point here will tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Manning. In the backfield, it's Smothers. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Drops back. It's Manning. Finds his big tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking for space. It's Smothers. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to Brown. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right side, it's Brown. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So 1st down will open up the final period. Sends it back in motion. Here's Manning to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Hits inside, it's Brown. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. To throw, it's Manning. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Arch is going to throw for it. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Texas. They move on top here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The ride. just smothered on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Got a man. It's Powell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Moving the pocket, it's Mendoza. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. The DBs will back off a bit. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it in his belly. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Try the right side with Brown.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Brown again. Got a little, headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Mendoza. Out wide left, it's Addison.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Allen. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Wants to throw again. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Here's a throw downfield late. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have...
Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They're all over him. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.